Yes, Mom? No, it's another Pathfinder video. No, I'm not playing Fortnite. No, this is what I do now. It's not a phase. As always, if you guys like these builds, like the video, subscribe and stuff, I try to post at least 3 builds a week that I'm toying around with. And of course, whenever they add some different classes or prestige classes, we'll have more opportunity in the DLCs to toy around with all the stuff, all the different feats and skills I could play with. I really am enjoying doing this stuff. I wanted to say thank you to you guys for helping me with my channel because since you guys are liking these videos and watching almost all of them in their entirety, it's really pushing me in through YouTube, and I've gone up like 500 subscribers in this past month. It's honestly some of the biggest and fastest growth that I've had since doing YouTube for the past 2 years. So thank you guys. It's a big shout out to you guys for helping me with doing this stuff. Been having a lot of fun here with this character and hope you guys enjoy it. This is my Dreadful Ranger. We're starting off, we're going to go with ASMR because we're taking Plume Kith. Now there's a couple differences you can do at the beginning of the build. If you want to go freebooter, that's fine. You'd be giving your bond stuff over to your friends for 1 minute, but whatever. I don't like that. Flame Warden kind of takes away some of the stuff that I want to do. Stormwalker makes you focus on bow stuff, and I don't like that. We're going to go straight Ranger with this. Again, we're taking Plume Kith. That's going to give us Dexterity and Wisdom. It's going to give us some Mobility and Athletics, but it's also giving us Invisibility. We're pushing our Dexterity up to 18 at the beginning. We're going to put our Strength over at 14. Our Intelligence is going to go to 14. There's a reason. And our Wisdom is actually going to start off at 15 with our Charisma being +1. We're definitely going to be focusing on Mobility. You guys know me. Trickery, Stealth, Perception. Persuasion is the important part of this build. After that, our first 2 feats are actually going to be 2-weapon fighting, and then our favored enemy is going to be humans because from what I've seen so far, you fight a lot of humans. And I get to choose Chaotic Good again, so we're doing this for the stuff. Also, I always forget to change my colors here, so we're doing that now. If you guys are wondering how I level up inside of the tutorial area here, there's a video. I'm going to post it up in the little thingy up there, and you can go and watch that, how to do it, and then come back to this one, of course. Now, here you have the option of going from level 2 straight into Rogue. It doesn't affect the build whatsoever. I actually had built this to where I do Ranger, and then Rogue, but we will be grabbing Rogue because at first level we're going to be grabbing Weapon Finesse with this. You could do Thug, you could do Knife Master. I wouldn't grab Eldritch Scoundrel. But again, you guys know I like to just be expansive, so I'm going to go with, now the reason you would go with Thug is if you're going to take 3 levels of Rogue, which we will be later on in the build, you would grab Brutal Beating, which adds Sickened for some rounds and stuff, but we don't really need that right now, so that's why I'm going for Rogue. And Knife Master, I don't want to limit my sneak attack to D4 with bows because at some points maybe I want to use a bow for sneak attacks. With this, we also grab 1 extra skill point, which I'll put into Use Magic Device because whatever. But this gives us Weapon Finesse at level 2. Level 3, we're going to take Ranger. Again, we're going to pump our Mobility, Trickery, Stealth, Perception, Persuasion. We're going to do that the rest of the time. Now, we are going to grab here Accomplished Sneak Attacker, and then we're not grabbing Archery or 2-weapon combat or anything like that. We're actually going to go for Menacing. We're going to grab Dazzling Display because we're going to go for the Persuasion stuff. We want to demoralize them in a 30-foot burst. At level 4, we're grabbing Ranger level 3. It's going to give us a point for Dexterity. Again, boasting and boosting these things. I hate English. Now, for my first favorite terrain, if you're playing the game, I need some help with this, guys. Which terrains are you guys noticing more? Forest, highlands, plains. First world is with the Fae stuff. Urban, from what I understand from Reddit, not many places are urban. For this build, I'm going to grab underground at the beginning because whenever you're indoors underneath the sycamore tree or anything like that, underground is really important. At 5th level, we're grabbing our 4th level of Ranger. We're going to go for the Animal Companion. It's up to you guys what you want to do. Mastodon is crazy loud. I like the Leopard because he gets a bite trip attack, and he's super, super fast. And he uses Dexterity for his armor and his attack. He has Weapon Finesse, so it allows you to boost up his attack and defense at the same time. And he's fast, and he's quiet, and he's a Leopard. Or a Leopard, as I'm always having to spell it. And at this point, you're at 5th level, you can already grab, while you just got your Animal Companion, your Boon Companion, getting him, beefy looking. At 6th level, we're going Ranger level 5. And our second favorite animal or favorite enemy is going to be animals, and then humans. Now, help me understand this real quick, guys. It says that at 5th level and every 5 levels afterwards, the ranger may select an additional favored enemy. In addition, at each such interval, the bonus against any one favored enemy, including the one just selected, if so desired, increases by 2. I don't understand why it's giving me 2 choices of humans here, guys, or why it's giving me 2 favored enemy choices. And I can keep selecting humans over and over again. Am I stacking? Because once I grab this new animal one, and my second one I can choose animals or humans. I don't understand it, and I'm not going to tell you guys something that I think is fact without it being fact. 7th level, we're grabbing Ranger level 6. And here we get improved 2-weapon fighting already. And we're going to go for our second menacing, which is actually going to be Shattered Defenses, because Shattered Defenses, your skill, this is the cool thing about we're going menacing. I don't have to use a weapon focus and be focused in on any kind of weapon and only feel like I have to use that weapon. And this would tell you that you'd have to use your focused weapon, but since I don't have that, you can do this with any attack, any kind of weapon. I don't know if it works with bows though. Shattered Defenses, any shaken, frightened, or panicked opponent hit by you this round is flat-footed to your attacks until the end of your next turn. That's a minute. A round is 6 seconds. A turn is a minute. This includes any additional attacks you make this round. So when you have multiple attacks with 2-weapon fighting and being a high-level ranger, you'll be able to hit them and they flat foot. And since we have rogue sneak attack already at this level at 2d6, plus the ranger can use sense vitals, which adds in sneak attack, you're going to be sneak attacking these guys and doing a lot of damage right in front of their faces. Plus, your teammates around you, your party, will also see them as being flat-footed, and we get to do extra precision damage and stuff to them as well. So, Shattered Defenses. That's the reason why we're picking this. 8th level, we're taking 7th level of Ranger. I'm going to grab that awesome dexterity point here, and of course, we're getting all of our awesome spells. And again, you see my sense vitals here, the Spark's Skin, Cat's Grace, Effortless Armor. You get some cure wounds and stuff in here, right? Nope, no cure wounds on this one. Okay, whatever. I'm an idiot. Spike Growth, you get to summon stuff. 9th level, we're grabbing our 8th level of Ranger. The feat we're going to grab here is actually Power Attack. I know that you can get it inside of your menacing stuff, but we're going to grab it right here for this build. Power Attack. And again, looking at our favored stuff, I put down Forest, because you do go through the forest a lot. I don't know a lot about the highlands, but I do know that you go through the plains too. Level 10, we're taking Ranger level 9. Now earlier on, you could have taken another level of Rogue and taken Fast Stealth at like level 3 or so, but it really would have slowed you down getting your Animal Companion, which is a very, very helpful addition to your party. At level 11, we're grabbing Ranger 10, and here's where we start having some fun. We are going to use Cornigan Smash here, okay, which Cornigan Smash, when you damage an opponent with a power attack, you may make an immediate free Persuasion Intimidate check as a free action to demoralize your opponent. So whenever I've got power attack on, and whenever I hit them with a power attack, I immediately do my dazzling display in a 30-foot burst. So we're grabbing Cornigan Smash. Our combat style feat we're going to grab actually goes into Dreadful Carnage, thus the name calling our guy the Dreadful Ranger. When you slay an enemy, nearby foes get demoralized. So if I aren't even using power attack at this point anymore and I kill somebody, I immediately demoralize everybody in 30 feet. And you're just bursting this demoralize out there, letting you hit more and more people. It's nice. Our favored enemy here is actually going to be undead. You can never go wrong with doing undeads in any campaign unless there's none in there. And again, guys, I'm going to grab humans because I don't know really what that's doing. I think is it making my humans my most favored enemy? I don't know. Level 12, we're taking 11th level of Ranger. Another dexterity point. And we get Quarry, which is great. It gives us an insight roll to attack rolls. And critical threats are automatically confirmed. That's nice. Against that person that you put the Quarry on. Level 13, we're doing Ranger level 12. Here we're grabbing greater 2-weapon fighting, giving us more attacks with our offhand. And this is really important to the build. Level 12 of Ranger gives us Camouflage, which lets us immediately hide in plain sight as long as you disengage from combat in your favored terrain. That's important. That's why I grabbed Underground and because I know in the beginning of the tutorial, the place is considered underground. 14th level, we're taking our 13th level of Ranger. Here I'm gonna grab Planes, and we qualified for our 4th level Ranger spells here. At 15th level, this is where we start having some fun, and you guys can kind of spread out some with what you want to do in your feat selection. The feat that I grab actually is Combat Reflexes. You may make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. And then the skill that I take, or the combat thing I take, actually is not improved critical, because I'd have to focus in on one type of weapon, but I take skill focus persuasion, because now it will say I give a +6 bonus to persuasion, and that's maybe I want to be the face of the party, or maybe I want to do some better demoralizing checks. 16th level, we're taking Ranger level 15, another point in dexterity, which gives us more armor and more chance to hit. Here I take Fae, because I know that later on in the game you'll be fighting a lot of Fae, and then I take Humans again, whatever that does. Sorry guys, I don't know everything about video games. Sorry. 17th level, we're taking our 16th, and in my opinion, the final level of Ranger that we will be taking at this point. Now it's up to you guys. You can grab Critical Focus here, which is going to help you guys confirm critical hits. I like Hammer the Gap because it starts making you, if you're fighting a really, really tough guy, a tough boss, it's going to help you add your consecutive hits damage together. So here I do grab Hammer the Gap, not the Grap. Now at level 17, we're going to take our 2nd level of Rogue. Again, you could have taken the 2nd level of Rogue at the very beginning, like at 3rd level. But it would have slowed down you getting that Animal Companion by 1 level. But maybe the reason I like that 2nd level of Rogue especially is for fast stealth, moving at the same speed while stealth. Since you're going to be stealthing the majority of the game, that's a really, really good thing. Well, if this character will be stealthing most of the game. But you can use your combat trick to get another feat if that's what you want to do, but I like my fast stealth. Again, you could have used it at the very beginning of the build, but you would be slowed down on getting your Animal Companion and your Boon Companion. 19th level, we're taking our 3rd level of Rogue. Here I would take Critical Focus, and then we get Finesse Training. Now, it's a light weapon. I'm going to grab the Kukri so that you get to add a little bit of strength. You get to add dexterity instead of strength to your Kukri, because it's got a lot of credibility. 20th level, we're taking our 4th level of Rogue, putting another point in dexterity. Maybe you want to put it inside of wisdom. That might actually help you out some, but I like putting it in dexterity because having it at an odd level, the highest item you can get is a +5. So having a 23 here +5 would actually make it 28, which would give you another ability modifier. Same thing with wisdom. The points, the items that you want are going to be dexterity items to boost your armor and chance to hit, and you're going to use wisdom items to give you a little bit more bonus spells as a ranger. Here at this last level, you can choose what you want. You can do another combat trick, maybe another skill focus. For me, I would go for combat trick and look through here and find something maybe you want, like a blinding critical. When you hit that critical hit, it's going to blind them permanently, or at least dazzles them for 1d4 round. So blinding critical is a great one. Maybe you want to add an extra level of dodge. Maybe you wanted to go back a couple levels, and instead of grabbing combat reflexes, you could have used your regular perks to grab wings, since you are an ASMR, giving you a +3 dodge. It's really up to you, but I'm going to grab blinding critical at this level because that's where I'm at with what I want to do. You guys can use whatever kind of perks you want to do at this point in the build, but really we were kind of finished with what we needed when we got that dreadful carnage. That and combat reflexes, because being able to make 4 to 6 extra attacks of opportunity because of your dexterity per round is really nice. That finishes up the build. Let's go see it in action. I mean, what kind of lady just barges into your room like it's your room too? Like, get out of my room, lady. Shorty, demonetized. I said shorty. Now I know that I'm fighting level 1 guys, but my leopard is just really gonna pounce on this guy. 23 damage. Your leopard, your pets are crazy. He's got his bite right there. 1d6 plus 22. And the leopard does bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So if they are resistant to something, he does bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So good job, Panther. Or Leopard. I'm gonna call you the Panther. I wish there was Panthers. I like I want the black ones because then I can have the Black Panther. We're gonna dual wield this beast. throw on some extra armor because we can. Right here is our dazzling display, doing a huge, awesome demoralize in that huge area. I like the little cool little star, little droppy things that are right here, but that's the amount of distance that you're going to hit when you knock out that dazzling display on people. So in our abilities, we're actually already rocking that power attack. Over here is our blinding critical in case I drop one, and we're using the bewildering injury from the sneak attack with the rogue. It actually lowers their armor class. We have the ability to go invisible if we need to, super fast, but we really don't need that spell because we have camouflage. And what I really like about camouflage is normally whenever I'm stealthing, I have to use my mouse, click over here and hit stealth. But with camouflage, since it's on my hotbar, can I drag my stealth onto my hotbar? I don't know. If you guys know a better way. With camouflage, I can just press 1 on my hotbar and it stealths me. And since I'm a rogue and I have fast stealth, I move at the same speed being stealthed as I do walking around normally, and that's pretty cool. So again, if you want to take that second level of rogue early on, you can, but it's going to delay you getting your animal companion. So I'm going to attack these guys unstealthed, and I'm going to go in there and dual wield up on them. And since I'm using power attack, whenever I hit them with my power attack, it's going to instantly demoralize all of these guys. So I want to get close enough to this guy, and I want to smack this by boom, right there. I got a sneak attack off on him, and everybody here just got demoralized. You see, oh, he just got hit again. I hit him so quickly. So he's demoralized and stuff, and anytime I hit him now with my Shattered Defenses stuff, he's going to take a sneak attack because it's an attack of opportunity already. Again, my awesome leopard buddy here is really, really beefy. I like using him for charge, running in there and just... He can actually attack as soon as he runs in there. He starts getting his attacks off and destroying whoever he needs to. So your animal companion is a great... Look, he just ran in there and just destroyed people. The I believe that the leopard's charge lets him run in there and start attacking instantly. I think it's called a pounce. He does have a trip bite attack, and I cannot find out for the life of me how to get him to trigger his trip bite attack. But again, he's fast. The leopard is one of my favorite animal companions because of how fast he is. But I like being fast too, which is why I have Long Strider Greater giving me a 20-foot boost. Lets me run pretty fast. I wish that I could give it also to my leopard, but I think we actually go at the same speed now at this point. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But for me, if I go stealthed, I go faster than he does. I go at normal speed than my leopard does. So if we are at the same place and we're both stealthed, my leopard, I slow down with him, of course, which is a cool AI thing that they added in there. But I like Long Strider and being able to, if I want to, go in there and be stealth. I can run in there like crazy fast speed like this and just start beasting up on them. But I can give myself bark skin, hit myself with some cat's grace, which makes my armor better and makes my attack better. Do the same thing for my awesome little leopard here. Just do a little cat's grace because he's already a cat. And then maybe freedom of movement is what I want to give myself. This is where having the extra wisdom items would come in and help you out. Lead blades actually makes all my melee stuff do some more damage. And let's go over here and beast up on this guy real quick with some Sense Vitals. Doing some super, super beefy rogue sneak attacks. I'm still stealthed, as you guys can see right there, still stealthed. And we're just going to run up on these guys and go hog wild on them. Boom, dazzling, boom, boom. Sneak attack, I hit some 50 sneak attacks in there, some 40, and you just do some quick damage. That's the point of this build, is just knocking things silly. Again, I'm stealthed right now, and I'm running around this dungeon, full speed stealth, so later on in the game, if you want that fast stealth early on, again, that's pretty awesome being able to do this. Demoralizing everybody just running around here, but having that fast stealth early on is definitely something that you might want to do. I don't know. Maybe you like running around. Where she disappeared. Maybe you want to run around super, super fast. I don't know. I like fast stealth. So if you want to delay your animal companion by a level or two, the trick is you've got to have an animal companion before you can do boon companion. So it messes with the feat selection quite a bit. Because at level 5 is when you get boon companion in this build. But at level 7 is when you can first grab improved 2-weapon fighting. And you need a 4th level of Ranger by level 5 to qualify for Boon Companion. So maybe after level 5, you dip into your next level of Rogue to get fast stealth. Maybe. Maybe that's what you want to do. Again, I gave this character enough trickery to where he can go in here and disarm, unlock things. You know, if you want to play kind of solo, you guys know how I roll. I like to roll solo. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to destroy you again. Hwasha! I missed. Oh, that's sad. My attack is not that bad. I've got 20 right here. But look at this. Look at this awesome dex right there for that armor. It's beastie. I've already put up a video about how to get into this stash Aldori stuff up here. I'll put that thing up there too. Stealthy again. I'm going to stealth around these bad boys and take out the archer first, right? So that way I don't have to worry about charge. I'm just going to take this guy out first, and then his buddies are going to try to come over here and help him, and it's like, no, you've all been dazzled. It's dreadful. For these videos, I like to take my entire team, that's 7 now because of my awesome animal companion. I like to put them on taking off their artificial intelligence. I like to put mine back on, and I like to run in there. I'm gonna hit some lead blades and run in there and just destroy these bad boys. I like having the 14 to strength because it doesn't let me get fatigued or exhausted as quickly as being just a level 10 dex, or sorry, a level 10 strength on your ability score. So in this being super fast and being super stealthy, long strider, you just run right up on these guys, and of course you're going to trigger combat at some point. But we just demoralized all of them. We just did 4 attacks in that round, dazzled that guy, just run through, and you're smashing everybody. I know, but it's cool. It's a cool sound effect whenever you do hit them. It's pretty cool. I like it. Like I just like the sound effect of just whamming away on people. Fast stealth, go in for the pew-pews. Run around all these guys, get to the casters, and start the combat right here. Whatcha? Okay, sneak attack, 31 damage. Look, it's everybody's, all eyes are on me. Okay, demoralized. Boom, 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 boom. 2 damage, make money. I missed, yay, that's great. That looks awesome. Oh, he's got his mirror images up. Great. Let's just plunk through these real quick. I love it. Oh, nope, you get no cause fear, buddy. No cause for fear happening over here. Get out of here, Amiri. You took my kill, Amiri. Again, thank you guys for watching the video. I'll post some more videos, and give me some ideas in the comments of some things I should test out and try out. I've got a Necromancer build that I'm working on. People keep requesting Necromancers, so I've got this summoning touch attack Necromancer that I'm working on.